What up? It's your boy T-Bear here in the reaction. Today's is a wrestling reaction video. So, about to react to another video from one of my favorite YouTubers who does a lot of good reactions to some wrestling videos. Also has some talks about wrestling as well too. And this is another one he did as well too. The one says why folks like the Chase more than the championship. Chip is why Chase is better than the championship time, referring to Babyfaces. This one is why are WWE fans okay with accepting mediocrity? Now, I can say I'll admit I'm guilty of this at time. Reason why I say this because mainly because anything a babyface do, I'm gonna accept it regardless. You know what I'm saying anything. Because I'm all about the Babyfaces, not me. We didn't barely get any love anymore. A lot of folks are choosing villains and bad guys as well as heels or good guys and hero Babyfaces. So why not show love for the Babyfaces? You know what I'm saying? Let me be the very little Babyface left, full Babyface left in this world as well too. But unfortunately, sometimes it comes with mediocrity. You know, a lot of folks think faces are mediocre. I don't think that. But the main reason why he's going about this, because if you saw the cover thumbnail, it's pretty much about WWE laziness, supposed laziness with the belts. Because you know the Tribal Queen got his new belt with the being the black WWE championship, but with gold. With gold as well too, and then Asuka's belt pretty much was the white version of that belt as well too, and then most recently, this is before the women Rhea got her championship belt, her pretty much the white version of the World Heavyweight Championship belts. So anyway, let's see what Raw's got to say about why WWE fans are okay with accepting mediocrity. I'm gonna have some probably agreements or some my own opinion about that. So let's get it.
What's good, y'all? It's Bo Ross back at it again with another video. So I've noticed this even before I started making YouTube videos, even when I was watching other wrestling content creators, you know, before my YouTube days. I've noticed that people, I wouldn't say everyone, but there's a large percentage of the wrestling fan base that is okay with mediocrity, especially what's shown on WWE television. A lot of people will give a pass to a product knowing that it could be better, or maybe they don't care that it could be better and they're just enjoying what they see and feel like this is how it should be because they're producing it and making the show. So
see, I definitely understand that one. Cause think about it though, a lot of folks, you know, I'm in wrestling groups. I've been in some groups. I quit as well too. One of my possibly quitting. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm tired of quitting wrestling groups because you know I need somewhere to let my wrestling fandom out. But there's a good amount of folks who like shit on WWE like crazy. They have a big hatred for WWE. They don't like stuff with WWE. One group I was part of now, this one guy who does review, I don't like his reviews because like majority of reviews are just very, very snobbish to me. It really is to me. I don't maybe just me, but I don't care. He's very snobbish because like everything he always has something negative to say or just go about his way. Part why it influenced me to be better with my own reviews, but I stopped for a minute because like it's too much work. I love to do reviews, it's just too much work. And then when I try to do reviews or anything to be a little more Babyface like, folks were downplaying for it, saying you gotta be negative. Your reviews won't get looked at unless you're negative, which is ridiculous. So anyway, and he shits on WWE heavy compared to the other stuff he reviews on. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people give a lot of props to New Japan, AEW, but it was shit on WWE as well too. But sometimes I feel like they accept the mediocre that other companies have done as well too, such as AEW, Impact, or New Japan, stuff like that as well too. There are people that don't like watch WWE or think like they say Deli and the be all the be all. But I always say this, that WWE is, if you say anything about WWE to anybody, especially a non-wrestling fans or casual fan, they know what they know about it. If you say anything about New Japan or Impact Wrestling or MLW to a casual fan, they look at you like you have two heads. That's probably why the AEW was invented, to prevent that, but still, WWE was going to be all. Like, even if it's a wrestler that has a glimpse in WWE or one time in WWE, they see other like they like, oh, I remember this guy in WWE. I'm gonna follow him, see what he's doing. Like they'll do it. So WWE may not be. So sometimes WWE fans will something mediocre because it gets WWE's like will be always be like the, you know, for most people to get into wrestling, be the gateway to wrestling at times as well too. So they'll accept anything, and you know, some folks like myself are gun ho to WWE. I was during the Attitude Era as well too. I didn't watch WCW as heavy because one, it was hard, complicated, and two, I was just gun ho, and that's why I'm like real shocked at stuff that I found about WCW as well too. So a lot of folks are like gun ho with WWE, just stick it out too, because they don't want to feel like they're, you know, they're losing their loyalty or anything. They're not loyal or anything as well too. They want to keep their loyalty, so that's another thing as well too. I think, and one little superstition I have for like every time I took a break from WWE, whatever, somebody passed away. The one time I took a little break, a little bit in between the Attitude Era, I watched it as heavy because I guess it was around the time I was like confused a little bit. Then Owen Hart passed away. I took another break at one point because I was in college, and Guerrero passed away. Then while I was working, I took a little break, and Umaga and Lance K passed away. So I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna stick with WWE because I don't want nobody passing away. And I was, other reason I was scared because at the time he was a good guy. Roman Reigns dealt with the leukemia, and I'm like, I'm not jinxing that either. So that's a little superstition thing. Can go as well too. Even though I can't stand the Tribal Chief, I still always got low respect for Joseph Noe as what he went through, but I don't fuck with the Tribal Chief because now it's apparent from same as Zayn that he's pretty much brainwashed by Paul Heyman. But anyway, that's another story. Let's keep going.
So they know better than me as the consumer in this situation, so I'm gonna accept
That's true.
what they're showing me because this is how it's supposed to be.
That's the other thing is, what do I know?
And then there's some people in the wrestling community that voice their opinion on it and feel like the product could be better and should be better. And those same fans that are okay with whatever WWE throws out there, whatever BS they want to throw out there, those same fans will come at the other wrestling fans to question, why are they questioning what WWE is doing? Thing. Why are they questioning what they see on television? Just sit back and enjoy the show. It's not that big of a deal. And then you just have to sit there and question their mindset on, so you're okay with this BS. Like, you're okay with lazy booking, or you're okay with, you know, no thought provoking.
Hold a second, I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's keep going. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. I got feeling this is going to be a very good one. The last one was pretty good too, but I feel like this will be a good one.
Not thought-provoking, but no storylines that make sense. Now, granted, recently, one of the things that's been helping WWE as a whole is that bloodline storyline. That's probably the best thing they've had on television in years, and it's been great. And you can tell they.
And I will say that it has been good. Reason why I was okay with it, considering it was like catered to the Hill fans only, because it was like very one-sided. But once some Babyfaces got involved as well too, such as Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, now Sami Zayn, and now Jimmy and possibly Jay, it's been more compelling now. Like, for a while it was very one-sided, and it's like only the heel fans was going to enjoy, or folks who fucks with heels was going to enjoy. Not no face fans was going to enjoy like myself. It was like so one side. It's like okay, it's getting over it. But now it's got even more issue now that they sprinkle in some faces in there as well too. Some baby faces get involved as well too. So like one-off baby faces, they get sprinkled some baby faces that get to be heavily involved in the story. Now we got some baby faces within the bloodline. Such as Jimmy and possibly Jay right now, so it has been very interesting. But the fact that it's like really the only storyline they had, compelling storyline they had going on, does make it seem like very lazy. Like they're really like one track minded a little bit.
Care because they put a lot of thought, they put a lot of effort, they are always constantly promoting it. You can tell they care about that. And then there's other things that they don't care about, you know? And the reason why I'm bringing this video up just in general is because I got a lot of comments on one of my previous videos talking about my I guess you could say displeasure or my reaction to Asuka's new championship title and the new design. And how I felt it was lazy, and there was a lot of people that was like, it wasn't that lazy. They thought it was dope. They like it, and that's fine. I'm not telling anyone how to like it, but then there was other people that were coming at me like, oh, I'm tripping. I'm always complaining about something, even though that's not the case. Considering when I'm always talking positively about WWE, I don't get any of those type of comments. That's neat.
Think about it, we kind of hear it right there. We got here. When I give anybody any kind of praise, why is it like that? So this is gonna be a real long video. The video being long it is. The video probably 10 minutes. My recording time is like 11 minutes right now. Why is it like that though? You give the biggest props to certain things, or you'll talk about certain things. Your comments is right. Me, example, because you know I'm like calling myself the D2, D3 of YouTube, the Division 1, Division 2, Division 3 of YouTube, because I get a lot of praise, but I don't get a lot of views or comments. Well, the one time, when I say positive things about wrestlers, I have wrestlers about positive things. It's not that many. It's good about comments, some good comments, but not as heavy. That one time when I was pissed off at the hot takes for saying that they should have the Roman Reigns should win the World Heavyweight title, on how Edgelord fans, or us how fans are acting like Edgelord dickheads and all that as well too, because they want to see stuff to happen just for fans to cry and all that. The comments was the comments section was full than what it was when I say positive shit. Like really. Like, when I specify displeasure with stuff, I got a lot of like, oh, it ain't that serious. It's all good, just entertainment. I got a lot of that on my videos as well too. But when I say positive thing about wrestlers as well too, I barely got any of that as well too. I mean, I got my usual, I get my usual loyal fans in comment. Shout out to them as well too. But not folks that came out of nowhere that I never saw a comment for a day in my life. All of a sudden, they comment on me when I say something bad about something. Watch about displeasure or something as well too. Like my displeasure with heels, they'll go off the roof like you ain't that serious. You know it's okay to shoot the roof of heels. Like it's ridiculous. Like what? Like hold up. So you won't comment us about the positive stuff we say, but you're ready to jump on the throat when we say something with displeasure. Like I don't get that. No, I don't get that. Even on social media, when you say something positive, it's the comments is not as big. But we say something negative as well. Like too, you get a lot more comments of as well too, or clapbacks. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's why I say we here right there on that part. Like, cause he said that folks, we say the positive thing about WWE, he'll get as much like flat response or anything, but when he says show his displeasure, he always get the response more when he show displeasure than he show his pleasure. So I'm gonna go back to that part right there. Let me go back to that part.
I'm always complaining about something, even though that's not the case, considering when I'm always talking positively about WWE, I don't get any of those type of comments. That's neither here nor there.
Exactly.
They coming at me as if I'm over here. I shouldn't be ridiculing or talking about WWE being lazy because I didn't like the title design.
Some of
To
them
be
days,
honest
still.
with you, if I gotta keep it a stack, it was lazy. This is a $1 billion company. They could have came up with something better for Asuka. Hell, they should have came up with something better for Roman Reigns, who has had the championship for over 1,000 days. You're telling me the best thing they could have did, the best thing they could have came up with was changing the strap of the championship black and putting gold on it. That's it. Prime example, the new World Heavyweight Championship that Seth Rollins has. Not everybody likes the design, but I love it. I love the modern take on Big Goldie. And for those people that are talking about, well, WWE has their championship belt like that because of brand marketing. They want the WWE logo to be seen. The WWE logo is seen on the World Heavyweight Championship, and it still looked good. Hell, I remember times when Big Goldie didn't have that, but people still knew what the championship, who it was associated with. But I get it. You want that marketing. You want it to look like it's a WWE championship, so there's no mistaking where it's from. That's fine. But at the same time, they put in time and effort in that new World Heavyweight Championship. It looked good. If you guys go back and watch the unveiling of that title a few, I think it was like a couple months back. If you guys go look back at it,
and somebody in one of my, in the groups I'm in, and probably the only one of the groups I'm in, did say something like he put his example like how a lot of folks have like it's about branding. Like of course it's so what a big W is in there. It's about branding. I mean even with the World Heavyweight Championship, it's about branding. Everybody have their branding, whether it's wrestling, food, electronics, ever, that big branding name's gonna be on it, regardless. Who the B spot drink got big old B, or that's branding. A lot of stuff got like big letters. You may not like it, but you gonna get it anyway because of the brand. It's called about the branding, all right. But let's keep going.
Crowd, their reaction was electric. Like, oh, this looked good. This is dope. Oh man, it looks beautiful. Some people didn't love it, but the reaction was so much greater than the reactions we got for the new Undisputed Universal WWE Championship.
Yeah, even the crowd wasn't feeling that. Know what I'm saying? Even the crowd wasn't feeling either titles.
And Asuka's new title, new championship. Those reactions in comparison, just from the people that were in the arena, is totally different. And I bring this up because this is how I know WWE can produce and do better. They did it with that championship. That looked like it took time. That looked like it was thought out. That looked like this is something that they wanted. You know, they really wanted it to be special and wanted to mean something. And then with what Roman and Asuka got is like, well, here you go. We just kind of copied and pasted, you know, but here you go. That's all I'm saying. Me personally, this is my job. So I get paid to have an opinion about wrestling. And I'm...
which I had that luxury as well, too. I don't get a lot of views right up for to get the money like crazy. That's why I'm working. That's why I don't even do when I want to and again, because I gotta work. Plus I got kids, so I got extra money. I'm not getting paid like them, so he's getting paid for this stuff because he get a lot of crazy views and stuff like that. I would love to get the crazy views, man, for real. But yeah,
very blessed and thankful for it. So I'm not gonna be a YouTube content creator or any type of individual that is okay with just giving everything a thumbs up when deep down inside I may not even like it. You can go overboard with your displeasure, but I don't think I did in my previous video. I just felt like it was lazy.
He did.
That's it. And because I said that, people coming at me as if I said the belt was complete trash and screw WWE. I'm like, no. I voiced my opinion because I get paid to voice my opinion. And I said how I felt. And I do feel like a billion-dollar company that's all about branding could have did a way better job of giving their top champions a belt that looks like something new and meaningful. That's all I'm saying. We're also making an argument, oh, well, the champion makes the belt, not the other way around. And to an extent, this is very true. But I got to ask yourself, you got to ask yourself this. At the end of the day, a wrestler's objective is to become champion of whatever promotion. If the belt looks like trash, at the end of the day, it's still going to look like trash, even if the wrestler is fantastic. A lot of us did not like the Universal Championship when it first came out. And when Finn Balor won it, it was like, all right, Finn Balor won it. We're happy for him, but it still looks like trash. Even when they turned it blue, turned it to the blue raspberry championship, or the blueberry championship. Yes, Roman has it. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying? He's making that belt look like the top championship. It still didn't look that good, really. At least in my opinion. So that doesn't change the fact you can have a top tier wrestler hold a trash ass belt. The belt is still trash. If it don't look good, it still don't look good. But the champion's dope. If anything, the champion may make the belt look a little bit better. Just how they present themselves. So I just wanted to make this video. I didn't want to go too crazy into it. I've always noticed that the wrestling fans, and a large majority I've seen are just okay with whatever WWE throws their way. And anybody that disagrees with them, they're the problem. When it should really be, you should have a little bit more standard for what you're watching and what you invest your time into.
True.
So I'm always going to voice my opinion. You may not agree with me, and that's okay. That's why we have the comment section down below to discuss these things and have those back and forth conversations without being toxic, of course. But for me personally, I will never be a guy that's okay with accepting mediocrity, especially if there's something I've taken time out my day to watch and actively talk about, actively care about. True. I'm not going to be one of those people. Because at the end of the day, man, if you're passionate about something, you should want the best of that said thing that you like. You know what I'm saying? If you're passionate about it, you love it, you're going to want the best from it. So comment down below. Let me know, man. Have you guys seen this in the wrestling community? Am I the only one that's seen it?
No, you're not. Definitely.
No, I'm not. But have you guys seen in this community so many people accept the BS that's shown to them on television and then look at you crazy when you disagree with them and want better for the show, but then they're sitting up there telling you it's perfect the way it is. You guys are just tripping. Have you guys seen that? Because I know I've seen it so many times. I've never really made a video on it, but I definitely wanted to address it because I just feel like, yeah, man, come on now. we deserve better as consumers, especially when it comes to what we see on television. So, but I appreciate all the love and support you guys shown on channel Road to 150K, and I'm still getting the speed of YouTube wrestling champ of the world. Appreciate y'all kicking with me. See you on the next one. Peace.
Cool. This was good. I thought it started. Yes, this was good. Yeah, but he's not lying. It's a lot of folks in that accept it. Like it ain't just WWE fans or AEW fans. You know, like they were upset stuff to AEW because they had this hatred for WWE because of what they done and everything. And AEW was like, because AEW been like, you know, the new a fresh era of wrestling for those that follow the indie, the New Japan, they'll follow WWE as well too, and they'll sub anything they'll do as well too. That at time can be BS as well too. So that's another thing. So it's just like we're too gung ho to what we're used to that watching that we'll defend it with our life for real. Whether you're a WWE fan, or a WWE fan, an AEW fan, a New Japan fan, an Impact fan, a Ring of Honor fan, or whether you're a Babyface fan like myself, a heel fan, a fan of this wrestler or that wrestler, etc. You're going to defend the hell out of them regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting paid to defend them. Like, you're dependent on your life to defend as well, too. You know what I mean? But that's just fandom for you. Do you want to defend stuff? Whether you're accept the mediocrity or accept the BS or confront the BS or confront the mediocrity as well too. Is all in all, you're a fan, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you, don't ever make, and one thing I'm going to say, it's because a lot of folks, I see this happening a lot in wrestling fandom, don't ever make anybody, don't let anybody make you feel less of a fan you are. Just because you don't know this, you're not into this, you're fan this way, you fan that way. You know, a lot of people come me heavy for rolling with the Babyfaces and only as well too, like, I'm committing a crime for not showing love to the Hills. I keep hearing, it's okay to root for the Hill. I understand that's your opinion, that's your whatever. That's where your say so go to, but I don't root for bad guys and villains. That includes Hills. So unless this is the end of this special myself, because I'm hopefully so folks in this job tier to the group here as well too. I don't root for bad guys and villains. Respect it, stop deflecting it, alright? I get wrestling is scripted. I get wrestling is fake. So is movies. So is comics. So is anime. So is video game. I know it's scripted. But I still don't root for a bad guy villain. So unless WWE change some, and fortunately Hills goes on the bad guy villain. So unless WWE change some terminology of the alignment system where Hills doesn't be associated with bad guy villainy or say or face or whatever, say things as well too. Maybe I'll change my tune on that, but I doubt that will ever happen because it's signed, still delivered, stamped, approved that villains and bad guys are aka Hills and good guys and hero aka Faces as well too. Tweeters are anti-hero, anti-villain, depends on what it depends. Either way, I only roll with the good guys and bad guys. I only roll with the good guys and heroes. I only roll with the good guys and heroes. Okay, somebody want to use a slow clip just to fuck with me. I only roll with good guys and heroes and baby faces. I got respect for the anti-heroes, so tweeters gives respect too. But I don't fuck with bad guy villains and heels. Unfortunately, heels come on bad guys and villains, so I don't mess with it. I don't roll with it. Alright? A personal and mental reason and code that should respect it and not deflect it and not be criminalized for it as well either. Especially since I'm rolling with the good side. Other than that, I had to share that little rant out as well too, because a lot of folks been on my head about not rolling because the whole thing about the rumors of they turning Bianca Belair and Street Pop is heel and everything. And I don't want that to happen, but if it happens, I have to fortunately stop rooting for them. But they want me so bad. I don't know, they want me so bad on the dark side so bad, or what, or they don't want nobody on the good side no more. I mean, they know only side they want is either the dark side or touching gray. Nobody on the good side, or good side or the white side, whatever you want to call it, whatever. But I'm rolling with that good side, the bright side. That's his good guy heroes and baby faces. And if I got something mediocrity to roll with it at time, that's the one mediocrity I'm going to accept. All right. Other than that, it's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.